This is Gramps, and this is also Gramps, this somber little guy. Here he is when he's a little older, and it's hard to tell in this picture, but this photo on the wall is actually this photo right here, and that's Gramps and my... I found these pictures in a box at my parents' house after Mom died, and I remembered that she had to sneak photos out of my grandfather's room after he got senile and started to tear them up and set them on fire. See where he scribbled on them here? Good job with those family heirlooms, Gramps. These photos got me interested in family history. I missed my mom, so I guess I just wanted to feel closer to her by learning more about her family. We lived with Gramps when I was young. He was my mom's father. Here's the house. You can't see it very well because I took this from a street a few months ago. The property looks really run down. Our neighbors all celebrated Christmas on December 25, but if you were a child or a grandchild of Elmer Olson, you were expected to show up at his place the evening of December 24, and you got to open presents then too. I've been wanting to tell my children and grandchildren what those Christmas Eves were like. This wouldn't be an adventure story or a whodunit, it's more of a slice of life. And if I were telling it in person, I might make some popcorn to go with it. You'll understand why in a moment. It's 4:30 in the afternoon on a rainy Christmas Eve in 1964, and I'm sitting at the picture window in the living room with my nose pressed against the glass. My cousins and aunts and uncles are coming over, and I've been pestering my mom all day, wondering when they will arrive. The table is set, the decorations are up, and Gramps is in his rocking chair, twiddling his thumbs back and forth, occasionally muttering to himself, "Ya, ya, 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 ya." His popcorn pan is out and ready. Dad pulls out matches to light some candles. Mom opens the record player and puts on a Christmas record. Nance, get your nose off that glass. Now I'm gonna have to clean that window all over again. As the house fills with relatives, I sit in the corner and take it all in. The swirl of voices, the growing pile of presents, Aunt Esther's date bars, and some funny-looking green Jello salad. Cousin Joe sits down next to me. We don't know it yet, but Aunt Helen will be giving us each a Barbie doll with a full wardrobe that she sewed. 60 years from now, we'll still have memories of sitting on the living room floor and playing with those dolls together, dressing them up for a party, then changing them into their pajamas afterwards and getting them ready for bed. Gramps turns on the stove. He adds oil and corn kernels to his favorite popcorn pan and starts shaking it back and forth. He's gonna do this until the popcorn pushes the lid right up off the pan. Somebody pulls out the photo album and one of the older boys starts to laugh. Look, Gramps is wearing a dress. One of the aunts shushes him. Please don't say things like that when your grandfather is just in the next room. He might hear you. We open presents and eat food, and somebody brings Gramps his violin. When he was young, he played the fiddle in local dance halls, and his favorite song was In the Shade of the Old Apple Tree. He's pretty rusty, but if you already know the melody, you can sort of tell that's what he's trying to play. As the evening winds down, people get their coats and say goodbye. Mom clears the table. Dad whistles as he puts wrapping paper in the trash. I can feel my eyes getting really droopy. Tomorrow, I'll play with my new Barbie doll. But tonight, I'll sleep and dream of cousins and candles and Aunt Esther's magnificent date bars. Now, I was very young at these get-togethers, so I turned to my cousins for help in piecing this story together. Cousin Joe remembered Aunt Helen's presents, and Cousin Kathleen sent me a photo of my grandfather's famous popcorn pan. And seeing that photo really helped focus my own recollections, so I'm filing these tips away for future reference. Tip number 1 is to talk to more than one family member to get a variety of details about a family's story. And tip number 2 is that pictures can really spark memories. Oh, one more thing. Because my primary goal was to convey a sense of what Christmas Eve was like, I didn't worry about getting every fact exactly correct. Aunt Esther's date bars were my very favorite, but I'm not sure if she brought them for Christmas or not. And I don't remember whether Aunt Helen gave us the Barbie dolls in 1964 or 1965. And did Gramps play the violin at Christmas Eve or at some other family get-together? It's hard to say, and really it doesn't matter. By the late 60s, the family get-togethers had kind of died out. Older cousins moved away and got married, and Grandpa's mind began to slip. Most members of the older generation are gone now, and soon I think the house will be too. But, well, we still have our pictures and our stories and our grandfather's popcorn pan. So, as long as we pass those along, I think things will be okay. In the shade of the old apple tree, when the love in your eyes I could see, when the voice that I heard, like the song of the bird.